This is a really weird video. I don't have any other way to broadcast this, so I'm using my stream setup. But I just wanted to take a little bit of time to explain parts of my Doom wad. Here it is. So yeah, the title sequence is a combination of two songs. It is the normal title screen song and "Last Christmas" by Wham. That is a weird choice, but it's because of the fact that the character play as Eddie, um, their stand is called Last Christmas. So there's a reason behind why it's that. I think something went wrong with something here because yeah, yeah, it just ends abruptly. As here, yeah, we have the credits screen, all to me except for one person who is one of the playtesters. It's a really funny screen. Um, uh, Ultra Violence. So I've updated it since last release, but we have here. It's a like. Hold on, let me freeze. Not freeze. No target. And then just so I can't. Just so because this is more of an explanation of the levels and not just a playthrough. So we have this like beach area, which fun fact was the original design. Was my original concept of the design, but I didn't know how to really get like this effect. So I made it a lot different. Yeah, we have like beach area with a dock, which is where where presumably you will appear from, and then obviously we have just here. I don't want to explain the level. I don't want to like explain what is levels, but what my designs were. So we have yeah here. So uh yeah, fun fact, there is a berserk in every single level where there is the Wolfenstein enemies in for one very specific purpose. That is the purpose. But yeah, here is another part. I'm gonna use this real quick. So there's a part in between like the grass area and then the like normal rock area. Shut up, phone. But that's mostly to like show that oh yeah, this is not part of the actual landscape, and see the people behind this, which is ITC, fuck, yeah, frick, ITCA, ATCA, yeah, Itka is just added that in. We have Aperture, which I will go partially into the names, but Aperture basically was like another word for like beginning. And the next level is Genesis. So this is not part of like the design factor, but this level originally was the first level, which is why the name for it, Genesis, also can mean like beginning. Let me see, we have this secret here, which you can achieve by basically jumping up there. Yeah. Yeah. Another Berserk pack. And this is obviously supposed to be like, yeah, this is the previous level, so there's the button right there, which is supposed to be the exit. I need to fix part of that, but whatever. You can now press it and lower this in case you don't know how to jump up there. Yeah, we have snow here because it's more high up. Then we have shotgunners. That is actually, I'm pretty sure, like the first enemy that not first enemy. We have just a ramp pillar right there, and this will also activate this right over here. Um, originally those two were completely separate, and I just decided to join them for a reason I can't remember. We have ambush right here. I've been using the SS as like chain gunners, but without dropping the chain gun, which also, fun fact, means that there's not really a better way to show this, but okay. Okay. Hey, blue key. What? So I have a secret right here. That is, I'm pretty sure, one of the like first ever secrets I put in. That secret will activate over here. There is actually hold on. So this music is obviously Burn from Evil by Bobby Prince, but I added two very important instruments that still have like the original parts. A baritone saxophone, which gets the bass parts, and an alto saxophone, which gets the solo guitar part. How? Skip by you, skip by you. This is just a random teleport that I haven't changed because there's not really a reason for me to change it. But we have this. A lot of these walls, a lot of this level is like the first level, so I was like, I have no clue what to do, so I just messed around with a lot of the stuff. Also, yeah, this is where it needs a blue key, but yep, you can just activate it like that. That was a mistake on my part originally, but I was like, I like that, so I'm keeping it. Also, original first level, or first version, this secret was a lot less noticeable because it was just slightly shifted. Now it just has a different texture. And then we go down here. Actually, not the first level. The very first rendition had this as a secret exit. And then I realized that I couldn't really get it to work. So I don't remember what I did with it. But we have that right there, a little filling station. Earlier versions had a lot more health, and then I played TNT, and yeah, there's a reason why I haven't died a lot on this, not because I'm so skilled at it, because it's my level, but because of the fact that I am so generous with like health pickups. Means that we have that. I can't get past blue key. The same thing here, where oh my goodness, ambush! All of these impacts were used to be health packs. I again changed it because it's really easy. And also remember, this part came after the very first release. Why can't I open it? That's a problem. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm doing this right now because I did not even know that was a problem that could happen. Also, I'm really weird. I could have played this without, it's like, by killing all the monsters, but I wanted to keep them there because there's certain moments that you kind of need to know about them. Not really need to, but also here, I completely forgot I made this. You can just fall off. I forgot I did that until I was playing it just this morning. Yeah, same thing there. And then this little area also used to be filled with no, it's not been these Stimpaks. Until I was like, again, I need to like artificially change the difficulty because hard should be hard and hard shouldn't be easy. And so what I did was really weird bouncing. I still had like the same amount of enemies, but for some reason I gave more health for hard and less health for easy, which is not at all how the original game is balanced. So people on easy who are playing it because, like, I don't know, you're not good at the game, just have a harder time compared to people on hard who are having a lot easier time. Because yeah, here, end screen, I really need to update this because this is, yeah, I just need to I have like a concept of what I could do, but I haven't done anything with that. Also, it kind of required perspective, which is a bitch. It's river hideout or base. At some point, I changed it and didn't change the other one, but yeah, it's base. I don't know why. So yeah, we have a little waterfall. You can't get up there by normal means. Also, so there was a point where you could get stuck. It was right here, and someone pointed it out to me on a server. Where yeah, right here you could just get stuck. I fixed it. You still somewhat can, but it's not permanent. There's that. You can write up the here secret. Bobby. For some reason, I mean, this is a secret as well. I don't know why. There's 3 secrets right next to each other. It's like the Catergus clip while he's playing a Peter Pan game. I forgot what it's called, but it's like, you know what's the best place to put a secret area? Right next to another secret area. And yeah, I did that. Speaking of the secret areas right next to secret areas, this exact point right here used to be a second secret, and I didn't know why. I was like, obviously I played testing a little bit, but also just because I want to play my wad more. I was also confused why I was missing a secret on this level because the secrets aren't secretive, really. I should show off. So, yeah, the secrets on this one are not very much secrets except that one. But there's 2 right there on accident. Also, I will bring up that clip again later on because there's a secret that requires you to go to another secret. Yeah, we have this lift right here that activates by walkover trigger right here. All these enemies. So another these enemies are, I'm pretty sure, were originally meant to be like multiplayer exclusive. So like there's, I'm pretty sure, like 1 chain gunner, 2 shotguns, 1 and 1 on the original points, and I was like, this is really bad. So I'm going to, actually no, I think this was the original layout, and then I just added more. I added like 3 times the amount of enemies right there. We have, yeah, this lift right here. This so this originally just only left. There's another version of this that I used to have where there was 2 lifts. I really did not like that version. It was just kind of bad. But so we have, yeah, here, this lift right here. Originally, it was just more like this rock texture, and then up there you could, like, if you looked up, you could see the door and stuff. It was never used. It was just for decoration. But I was like, I have this whole concept right here, and I need to extend the level a bit more. Why don't I utilize that? So that's what I did. It's, the secret, because the secret is right here. Go in here to get that stuff, and this drops down, which is also a secret. I probably could like change one of those. I don't know. Yeah, we go up here, this spiral right here, which I also remember this originally was impassable, which means you couldn't go up on top of here. At some point, I just changed it. It's not on the auto map because it's not an intended path, but you can go here. It does nothing for you. You basically could also skip a large chunk of this, but again, you play it however the hell you want to. I'm not going to police you. So I think a similar thing was right here. Oh, I really fucked up on some of the hidden walls. Yep, you could do that right there. It goes nowhere, and it ends really prematurely. Anyways, yeah, this um first revision of this was just the end, so it's really short map, like really short. I had then added this caution tape. I made myself because there's nothing in the original that was really like this. So we have these three right here that you cannot pass like this, and then more people. This originally was just like this is the third revision of this actually. The original was just go here. Oh, gotta go. This was also really short, really small and narrow. I did not like that a lot. You go here, and just end level. So as a way to lengthen level, I put the red key card. Or I made that need a key, and then put it all the way past here, all the way here. You can also take this path back, as well as the door right here. I feel like that would be more useful for Nightmare since, or I don't know. Who knows really? Also, yes, this is a real area you can look at because there's items you can't see, you can barely see. Yep, items right there. So you can access that. Right here, there's nothing telling you about it. I need to change that. But yeah. And then we have a little waterfall right here, a little bridge. So there's the gate down right there. That's not super important, but while making this area, I have two monitors right now. While making this area, I was watching Jeremy play No, I'm Not Human. And like right there was like the lady that's like, oh god, or something. I don't remember. But then we have here Itka, which is it replaces UAC. So, and that just is a random logo I made up out of nowhere. And we have the Soul Sphere, originally used to be a Megasphere, and then I realized that's a bit overpowered. And all these used to be health packs again. And I was like, I should change them to stim packs because that's an excessive amount of health packs. And even then, I was like, I should not have them all be stim packs. Some of them be like health bonuses. So yeah, that's what I did for there. This whole entire wall thing here, all parts of it will activate that door. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why there's no clues for that. Oops. And then we have here, and then it's like showing that, oh yeah, this part is kind of under construction. This part. So right here, this was meant to be like a little sneak peek to the next level. However, I didn't know how to like copy and paste from a different level into the current level. So yeah, this is why it looks really bad. I should change that later on, but meh. So and this is the exit. We have like all construction things. You will see why those exist in the next level. River hideout / base. Oops. Multi-layered. The easy reason why that you'll see. You can also see my favorite room out of this entire wad. This one. Because like what is happening here? Why why is it just like a dimension to hell and it's just the chainsaw right in the middle? So yeah, this when I was making this level, I have only played 2 levels of TNT. The first, and then yeah, 2 in barbecue or BBQ. This is inspired directly by that area in the first, right there. And yeah, you can see, oh, there's construction tape right there. That's a really weird reason to just have it outside the earlier level. You'll see more. So yeah, ambush here with Berserk, so you can like, bah, punch and kill with Berserk because Berserk is on every level. I have also just this morning realized that that means that you can leave the first level at like any percentage below 100 and be like completely fine. I'm not changing that because that goes against my whole philosophy of exploding Nazis. But yeah, here's this area. While making this is a really weird fact about me. I have a really weird fear of just very big open areas. I can't describe it any other way than that. But yeah, really big open areas scare me. Not scare me. They just make me. I can't explain it well. It's a weird feeling. It was like right here where I was like stretching it out a lot. It's like actually no, it was here. We're stretching this out, and it just was really long and big. So there's your fun fact about me. I have a really weird fear of like really big open spaces, which is why I looked up. Actually, right here after making that, I looked up agoraphobia, which most people say that is the fear of open areas. It is not. I mean, that can be a side effect of it, but it's not just that. It is more like the fear of being like left alone in a open social area without anyone to help you. It is different from social anxiety, and is in a way I can't remember. But yeah, I was saying that like it can be like that, but that's just more of like a side effect, I guess. Because like, oh yeah, you will associate big open areas with like a lot of people, and a lot of people want to talk to you. Yeah. Also, yeah, this is a part that was more open, but I narrowed down not because of the aforementioned fear, but just because I didn't like how open it was. And then here, I don't think, yeah, pinkies were never in this level in the first place because for some reason. But yeah, this area originally was a spiral until I changed it because I didn't like how it looked. That's the whole reason. And then here, this area used to just have blue key cards that you just do that. I didn't really like it so much, so I changed it to that, which I don't know. I like this look of it more. It also lines up with the one right up there. Secret area with just a shell, just a box of shells. I don't have an explanation for why this is here, other than the very first rendition, which this last area, that actually was the last area, and it looked so much different. Actually, this was the exit I remember. So yeah, we have the exit, N exit right here, where you can see like a little bit out here. You see a select might, and it's like, oh, what happened here? You can't really see it in a better way, but the ends here are broken. And if you go to the exit up here, you can see, oh, there's like blood corpses, all that. This part is really broken. We have construction tape right here, and the open area right here. So clearly, that area right there is here. I don't know if I went through the effort of making sure that the tearaways line up. If I did, that is very in character for me. Okay, we have this little area. Probably to connect to the previous level, I could probably just add like an area going back to there. You'll see why that is important if I go to the secret level. Because I have a great plan for the secret level. We have multi-layered is that nested lab. You have an ambush. You have just a shotgun right here. And earlier versions had this all gray, and it didn't make any sense because it is implied that you come from here, but the previous one was all brown, not gray. So why is this just random gray rock here? Yeah. So we have the chainsaw secret, which every level is meant to be close to the starting area, as well as I think what I have is that it's supposed to like be visible from the starting area, but the first level I changed so much so that's not possible. So, oops. But then there's also the Berserk Pack, which is also visible from the starting area, usually. It's not. I think I've changed it to not visible. Oh, I can't get out of here. I'm sorry. But I forgot what I was saying. God damn it. Okay, you can go up here. Secret. That is one way of getting up there. A lot of the secrets I have multiple ways of getting. Actually, a lot of places I have multiple ways of getting to there. So we have switch right here. And then you have to walk all around and go back up the stairs, which I like a lot more than the previous one because it doesn't use the brick texture. It just is better. But we have this area that raised up, so you can get here easier without having to jump. So yeah, we have all these people. And yeah, I've used the imp song for this with using the baritone saxophone as a replacement for something I forgot. Also, waterfall right here. I need to have it spread out more from the waterfall because this isn't really how waterfalls look in real life, but yeah. Then we have this area right here. I don't know what to call this. It just leads into the vents, so it doesn't make much sense. That's not lined up, but it doesn't make much sense. Yeah, the vent texture pretty much. Pinky right here. And then we have vents. If that will close, please. Thank you. Yep, it looks like a vent. So there you go. I have this area, which is like, I don't know, products testing, and then stats on how they worked. Something, I don't know. Some of the screens are flashing. Oh, I'm down here. Sorry. Some of the screens are just flashing because then we have another Berserk Pack. I don't have a reason behind that. It's just there. Then we have here. This room has relatively stayed the same besides more zombie men. This room, however, is completely different. There is no remnants of the previous design. So you have zombie men all up here waiting for this lift. And we have zombie men up here, already out here. Trigger to lift that ceiling up. And reveal this area. Where, so this is all one sector already because this one and this one were joined inside the editor. Basically, makes down that area, come here, wake up this. So you shoot this guy, wakes up all these people, and so they're ready to ambush. And we have a lot more screens and stuff, which is missing from a lot of the other places on accident. Oops. And we have a little tiny computer here, get out of the way, complete with keyboard and a mouse. I really liked how I did on it. Yeah. This one doesn't have a mouse. Yeah, as you can see, there's no mouse here. Also, minor issue that I could fix. You can grab the red key card. That's not the issue, don't worry. You can grab the red key card. Go down here. It looks the exact same. That's not what's supposed to happen. You can faintly hear something open. There we go. That is what's meant to happen when you come back down. No reason behind that, there is none. I just wanted to add more supplement down here. There's a lot of areas where you can see, oh, this has a specific purpose, but then I add something that is just for gameplay and has no real real life equivalent or like reason. You can open this area, and then oh goodness, there's train gunners, and weird pillars. Those pillars contain imps. I should really change these chain gunners into, at least most of them, into shotgunners, because Jesus, that is a lot of chain gunners in one room. Even for hard, that is a lot. But yeah, we have imps, because this is, yeah, nested lab, so lab testing. The imps will be eventually replaced by like mutilated rats, because Eddie is a cat. Cats eat mice and rats and rodents. Yeah. Then we have this door here. Does not do anything at all, because there's a lot of boxes here blocking the entrance, but providing a way into the vents. We're gonna see pinkies, or as they will be known when I eventually make the art, mutilated rats. Just really big rats. Oop. Okay, well, yeah, more vents, and this is the secret area. Yeah, so it's, yeah, like the other entrances for like vent covers. This is just pipes, so it's supposed to be like, oh, that's not what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. And we have secret here, Megasphere, and health bonuses. I know that the health bonuses don't care because of that. Shut up. Also, BFG right there. First one is, yeah, map 5. And then we have a lot more people down here. I don't know why I killed that guy. And boxes. Casino, Funny Pumpkin Man. Yeah, like obviously had like a video of like self-locks in Final Doom. And like said that like a lot of the box areas were victim, or like because of the fact that they're all spaced out, you can save and reload, stuff like that, and they will just fall down, and you will fall down and can't get out. So not here. They're all very tightly packed. Realistically, I should have had it line up more with the previous area, but whatever. Anyway, 2 people right there, but we still have a lot of people here because originally it was just this shotgunner, and that just felt overly anticlimactic, so I have more people. And yeah, and training tests. It's really bad name. I know. But yeah, we have Sinister. No, yeah, Sinister from Doom 1. This is the whole like driveway because I don't even know if the previous level even had like a driveway section. How did it end? Oh god, I can't remember. But yeah. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, I'm just an idiot. So this area that opens up automatically, I didn't even interact with it. You have 2 shotgunners out here. And then those guys. Secret up here. See, more boxes. They're trying to move all the boxes out. For obvious reasons. And then, yeah, this area I need to fix because you can just see the fence through the floor, which is not supposed to happen. It's because this is actually too short. Yeah, this area. This whole level, it just, it's not my best work, honestly. Yeah, this area, I don't know if anyone's ever used this. It's a really weird lift that I added in for zero reason, and you can't use it back down. I don't know why it's still here. Yeah, then we have this outside area. This, I actually do like. It's like a whole story. Like, it's not storytelling. It's, I guess it is storytelling, but it's more just, yeah, telling it through environments where, like, yeah, you can see, Doom Guy, unnamed, Space Marine there. I don't, because, so that I think, yeah, I think those are what classified as quote bloody mess in like the, yeah, editor. And because I didn't want to have to draw Eddie exploding, because I'm fine with drawing her with blood. I'm not fine with drawing her internals. That's it. But yeah, so instead Doom Guy takes over that place. And yeah, I redid the art to fit my style. And over here, yeah, we have an officer around dead imps. It is implied to say like, oh yeah, the imps were revolting, so we had to get one guy to shoot them all. And if you see, they are. It's, I want to believe that like there's supposed to be 3 up here, so this guy is supposed to just be right there. That I'll get to that corpse later, actually. Oh, that's an issue I need to fix. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that. This area, I need to make it more clear that you can walk up this. Because there's like no indication that you can. Okay, we have dude right here, and right here, dead from, I don't know, something on the job did that. These 2 guys here. Very important note, there's a reason why it looks like that instead of, you know, a normal chain gun. It's because, yeah. That is the full sprite, which is not what's shown there, obviously. But it is because that is Eddie's left arm, which is prosthetic, and space technology stuff, blah blah blah, sci-fi. Yeah, she can just make it change into different forms. Also, this area I hate. Why is there so many med packs right there? This area, I like it. I like it so much that it basically returned another map. But yeah, it's just officers watching rats, the mutilated rats. You have here, which there's a article on TV Tropes where it's like the book that's like painted a different color that's supposed to be interacted with. In video games, there is, yeah, this is a this is that trope. But yeah, interact here. Wow, switch. What does that do? Lower this down. Because I wanted this area to be walkable. So it is. Yeah. This area. 4 exit signs. Ignore the weird line right there. I don't know what happened. And the exit area is a blank room. Sorry for the probable jump scare right there. Okay, that is um basically a death exit where you will pistol where if done right you will pistol start the next map. Hint, if done right, there's yeah you can survive it, which was not my intention, but I'm keeping it because it requires you to be at quite high health. So it's less about like punishing just everyone and just keeping it's yeah a skill basically. We have tech screen. After shooting up multiple bases and finding out what Itka has been doing, they all know that they need to stop you before anything gets revealed. So I want to take this time to also explain what does Itka stand for. It stands for I could not think of a cooler acronym. Yes, it is inspired by ALCA, organization without a cool acronym. From Phineas and Ferb. I was like I need to have like a main corporation to like be evil, and the reason why this all is happening, like even if like because this is a passion project for Doom, so I'm taking like a lot of the same things that happened earlier, as well as into here, so that includes my like a lore that really doesn't exist, but is here. So yeah, so yeah, so they know that they need to stop you before anything is revealed. So to combat that, they just throw you into an arena and hope they just never make it out. But in that process, they reveal a lot of their experiments, or like they're like a major experiments they've been doing in, which is yeah, it's something sinister. I made sure that the previous level had the music track Sinister, and then used Sinister in here. Yeah, yeah. What they've been doing is unclear, but seems to be enhancing former animals. I really like when people are like, oh, it seems really unclear, but it's exactly this. Like, it's not unclear if you know what's happening. You're just an idiot. Yeah. It's, robotically enhancing former animals because they do not look anything like their normal thing. But yeah, whatever's behind this cannot be human. And he's not technically human, but shut up. So there's obviously like the robotically enhancing, but also genetically enhancing with like the whole yeah, like the big rats and bipedal rats. Okay, tricked and trapped. A reference to tricks and traps from the original Doom 2. Which yeah, you can see it is still it's still representing Dead Simple with the whole layout and everything. I'll just let this all to get the items on top. Let me just freeze and just kill all these. Oh wait. That's right. Also, while playing through this map, I realized something. Um, yeah, so right here, it looks kind of normal. If you keep going on, you can see that, oh, they don't check for the, they don't check for the floors at all. Which, I mean, makes sense. From perspective, it looks completely fine. And, yeah. Oh, they do. I'm just an idiot. Oops. But, I guess that's something I didn't even know. Where's that? Come here, you pig. I say that because my concept for the alteration to them is that it's going to be just a pig, but robotic. If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, it's yeah, that thing. So we have these. Trope I really love is like the character fighting off against a clone of themselves, even if it's a very imperfect clone, which you can see here, that it's supposed to be Eddie. They are nowhere close to Eddie. They're green, have 4 legs, right-handed. That was a very important thing, right-handed. And yeah. And on the back, you can barely make it out, but it is meant to say Itka. Okay, let me just... Oh, very important difference. So, we all know how loud the plasma rifle is in base Doom. I've changed that. It is now using the sound from Doom 64 or the PS1 versions of Doom, apparently. But yeah, there's... Let me just... Also, yeah, they use... Oh, I never told anyone about this. Yeah, the projectiles can also hit and hurt the same enemy. Yeah, it can hit and kill, in fact. So yeah, that's something I decided to change, just for no reason other than I just wanted to see how it worked out, and I like it. It gives it more like realistic because well how yeah, it's more realistic. Okay. Yeah, that is tricked and trapped. Secret that oh. I forgot that I have that set up for my PNG tuber, whatever. I think I also had some weird here, yeah. Okay. So here is progression. Because it is there's 4 rooms. Technically that's the exit actually. And this right here. Yeah, you go inside here. Kill these people. Go in here. This is rock, by the way, but it also kind of looks like carpet if you know, using that context. So it's carpet here. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to go. Just teleport. Then, so there is a chance that you could get soft locked here. If you do something like that, but a lot faster, because that is a one-time trigger. I mean, maybe I foolproofed it, but who knows, really. Also, that is a repeatable teleport. Why? I don't even remember. So yeah, the key was just underneath there. Yeah. So we got the yellow key, so we go here. Oh no, we got tricked. We're here. Um, the reason why you just teleported inside there, there is none, honestly. You just kind of do. But yeah, so yeah, there's like literally nothing even to help you teleport. So just Eddie just does that. But yeah, this is meant to be like a teleporter. You can see the cables, wiring, blah blah blah. You can see that they're trying to like either teleport the rat here, or possibly even infuse. Who knows? Not me. Infuse the rat with a shotgun rat. And we have here probably more tests. I don't know. I just added these here. First guy could even that you see, and you cannot get up here. Yeah, these are all the same area, so it counts as just one secret. Anyways, yeah, here there is no retrievable trigger for teleporting because unlike the other one, I realized that that just doesn't make sense. But also that teleporting doesn't even make sense either way. Alright, so here I told you it would come back, and it's back with the pigs and the rats that aren't there yet because I haven't drawn them. But yeah, there's all that. After playing TNT as well, I have realized that like, oh, I could have done like there's a way to like get the like glass effect, but I don't know how to do that. And I also I have not played TNT. I did not play TNT while doing this. Let's see, it's a secret. You're not. Yeah. If here, oh goodness, is the main blow him up. Oh, you're still alive. Yeah, red key card there. Yep, they're just stuck right there. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. And we have more technology here. Really, I need to add this to more areas, but I keep forgetting. So we have all that here. We have a refill station right here. And then the exit area right here. I will take you out. Oh, just right. Okay. I'll take you out to see the end right here, which is just the void. Not freeze. There we go. Yeah, it's just the void. I have nothing else to say. And yeah, progression over. Entering the pit. It's the warehouse, I just haven't made the graphic. Also, great time to point out. Not that, but yeah, every single starting location has been at 0, 0, 0 at angle 0. Yeah, that the drive over there you can see is identical to the one right here, or you can not that. This has been to be like, oh yeah, it's a tunnel for checking stuff, blah blah blah. I don't know. Can faintly make the lines out, whatever. And then right there is actually the exit to the level, but you can't get there because it's blocked by boxes, stalagmites, and stalactites. So I'll finish all the items are in this one area on accident. Oops. And yeah, there is that right here. I'm killing that because I need to for this secret right here, the chainsaw secret. And yeah, right here. Here is the exit sign. At some point, I accidentally got underneath this and was taking damage because this is actually a crusher. I don't remember how, but I did it. It is a slow crusher. I think, I don't know, maybe I was in no clipping. I don't know. But yeah, you can see that is a crusher. If I were to go back to this level and skip a trigger, yeah, because that is not that is triggered before you even walk into the first area. So yeah, red key to exit. Previous one was also exit, but you know it was covered by boxes. This is not at all like the CNC like level where it's a storage house, because I didn't even, again, I didn't play TNT at this point. Also, yeah, you can just scoot by them only in this one direction. I don't know why. Here's that first one. And we have this dude right here, waiting for a lift. Or about to use the lift. And then this outside area that I really did enjoy. It's big, but also narrow at the same time. And then a ladder. Just because. And you can see it's like 2 stories, and there's that area right there. You'll see what that area means next level, because that is a real area you can access, unlike River Base, where it was just an area. It was just going to be an area that you could like see, like, oh, that's what the next level looks like. Instead, now it's just an actual area where you can be there. I don't know. I liked doing that idea. It was creative to me. Also, I keep forgetting that this person's right here. And we have, oh frick! I didn't even bring up the first point, but yeah, right here you can see right here, skybox. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, all these people are facing away because if they weren't, they'd be, you know, activated. They would, yeah, be activated by seeing you, the player. If you try to go for the, if you go for the Berserk secret. Yeah. I don't know how I did that last time, but yeah. Then we have the tunnel area right here. That area, which you can access beforehand. You wouldn't suggest it because the red key area, red key is right here. And go up here, see if this whole mess, and be like, what the frick is going on here? But yeah, that's the reason why this exists. It's literally just so barrel and explode the people. That is the whole reason why I put that there. Oh, now I can't get through. Fuck you. Alright, here's the exit. Probably should have made the other area accessible right there. Oops. And here, this is a switch exit, but it's a door. I I am going to fix that in like the eventually, and very soon. Also, yeah, the exploding parts was like half of the kills. I have no regrets about that. There's your film base. Haven't changed anything about this. This is the elevator from last level. There's a shotgun right there. We got barrels. Why? Because you want to explode them, so go boom. Oh goodness, I blew up this path. And then you get bam, berserk. And then here again, go. Wowie, I blew up the path. Did it crush? Huh. But this is why I brought up this area right here, because it isn't. This is the same area that you can see in the previous level. Let me get out of bounds so you can see it better. But no, yeah, this is the same place. It does not have everything because obviously I couldn't. And yeah, it cuts off, but you can't even see that. I still included the ladder though. But fun fact about these, the corpses are all placed in the same exact locations as their alive counterparts. Except for the chain gunner. But that is because there's no chain gunner corpse. Oh goodness. Okay. Also, yeah, this just randomly decides to extend upwards. No reason. Oh fuck, I didn't show the previous one, but there's a ceiling, there's a skybox in the previous level, right with the, like, pool area with shotgunners. I don't have an explanation for why it's filled with water, it just is. Also, so the reason why I have... Okay, sorry, there's something in my mouth, but there's, like, the path, like, it being... Holy crap. It's raised up to this point because of the fact that this is the... It's... Yeah, the original level, where this would be where the ceiling is. But because we are on top of the ceiling, so it's not the floor. Yeah. A little area with waterfall, because I like waterfalls. Yeah. Cave. All my caves here. Also, yeah, you can just walk up here and shoot the shootable trigger. And so yeah, we have this hole again from the previous level, as well as this one that I did actually remember to show. They are in the exact same locations, not the exact same locations, but the exact same distance away from each other as they were in the previous level, because I figured out that I could just copy and paste from previous levels. Anyways, we have this area that you can't access or do anything about, and then here you need to change system packs, and this area, walk by. Oh goodness, this changed into here. Let me just... Okay. And we have the lift down here, which brings us down here. And yeah, it just changes into a lift. No explanation. Oh, frick, I going to bring up this point. So yeah, there's this door right here. Because Doom cannot handle like 3D at all. Besides calculating like if projectiles should shoot over things and everything, blah blah blah, flying. It can't do 3D geometry. So this is meant to be just a little path leading all the way through here. You can see path goes about over here. At some point it just goes up. I don't have an explanation for that. And then it lands, it just goes inside itself here. It ends. Also, yeah, this is just a lot of armor shards. I don't know why I put there. And here, so on my Discord server, I've said like, oh, Eddie, when she puts like countless hours into very small and minute details that no one will notice. Yeah, I put quite a bit of time into actually this area right here, only to realize you can't see any of it. Oops. And yeah, refilling base. I did fix this up a little bit. Oh, fuck you. Lift area. That's it. And this is the like same type of tunnel as in training tests and this is lab, that's right. Also here, vehicular manslaughter. That's all I have to say. It's just roadkill. And over here you can see the drivers and passengers. Car is missing because I didn't want to make a whole thing just for this. There are people here just walking on here. Don't ask why. You have specters for no reason. The first specters, by the way. And then here, another tunnel. Teleport back to the start. Generally forgot about that until just that moment. Yeah, just running through the first parts. Go see there that stalagmites, not stalagmites, stalactites have no collision because collision is just a cube with infinite heights. So there's a here. For some reason I have hard mode, just not use the teleporter. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that, honestly. But yeah, the teleporter would just land you right here in front of this area. Use here to get key. Open here. Oh goodness, it's Hell Knights. Kill him. And then we have, oh goodness, then we have this area. Full of all the secrets. And also, that switch is not the end of the level, but it raises these steps instantly. You can't even see it, but it is instantly, trust me. Oh god. Whatever. Yeah. Exit here. Another switch. I need to fix that, but yeah, that is everything. That's like my whole like designs I wanted to showcase and like reasonings behind everything. Goodbye.